A longtime Sanford nurse celebrated a big work anniversary with the health system in December, and she has a special coworker who's certainly been inspired by her. Eric Thorstensen introduces us to Lynn Westerdahl, this week's Someone You Should Know.
Lynn Westerdahl grew up in Sioux Falls and started her career at Sanford, then Sioux Valley Hospital in 1975.
Dakota. I'm going to grab some labels. Started as a nurse aide on ortho-neuro floor. That was in December. That next July, I started LPN school.
The registered nurse recently became just the sixth person in the history of the Sioux Falls region to work 50 years with the health system.
When I was in high school and we had career opportunities, to investigate, my mom says, I think you should be a nurse. She had a cousin that was a nurse in OB, and so I visited with her a little bit. It just kind of clicks. You know when something is right. So I was born here, I had my children here.
One of those children is also a Sanford RN. Son Eli started working here 10 years ago.
Just growing up and watching my mom and listening to all of her cool stories. And
that'll be good.
The biggest thing that got me is I remember when I was really little and I noticed that Mom had a lot more days off than my dad did. And I said, that's how I'm going to be when I grow up.
You just never know what your kids are going to do. Well, of course, having a mom as a nurse, he got to hear a lot of things. I was on the float team. She goes, I knew it. It's fun because we joke around and we have a good time.
She always has me do all of her heavy lifting.
Try to keep the situation light. Very proud, very proud.
They both work in cardiology, but on different shifts. Lynn works overnights, Eli works the day shift. They help each other in their own ways when their paths cross.
I love it here. There's not a day that I have to come into work that I dread. And just different
good
technology that the computer system has. Just showing her different ways, and she's kind of stuck to her old ways.
There has been times I've given him report. And if we have a patient that I've had a good rapport with through the night, I'll say, I don't know if I should tell you this or not, but this is my son, so, do you keep him in line?
So along the way, she's, taught me different things, told me to kind of look out for, this or that, and she's been a really good mentor for me.
With the help of AI, Eli made this picture of his mom laying the first brick of the hospital. While she hasn't been here that long, she plans to stay here a little longer.
I work 2 shifts a week, and I've told the family maybe I'll cut down to 1, shift here pretty soon, but we'll see.
It was like 48 years. She was like, I'm thinking about retiring, and I said, no, you got to make it to 50. You might get a statue or something. And I mean, that's why I stay around, because if I don't show up, she's not going to show up. So I make sure she, shows up for all of her shifts, and, she might not think it, but she's making it to 60.
In Sioux Falls, Eric Thorstensen, Dakota News Now.
They had a surprise ceremony for the employees in the Sanford Auditorium for Lynn back in December to honor her 50 years working there. And as always, if there's someone you think we all should know, please email a nomination to news@dakotanewsnow.com.